Hey guys, this is Pikmin Master, and now time for my thoughts on May. So, as you can see with May compared to the others, it's really either you don't like the character or everyone else you don't like. But yeah, if you ask me, May is actually my favorite of Ash's female companions, and slightly below her is Iris, and then Misty Dawn. So. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought about May. I like May as a character. So that she starts out not really liking Pokemon that much. However, they resolved this a little too quickly. I mean, why can't we have a detailed, a really detailed explanation? I mean, sure that May doesn't really like tentacles like when she was younger, but you can actually could at least give it a little more depth. I know, because he's his Pokemon. You got the love, friendship, whatever. You can at least resolve it and at a slower pace. Make it not like Pokemon for several episodes, or at least until she gets to her hometown, and make her see what it's like. I don't know. Can at least expand that upon. However, it's already too late for that. So yeah, and about her as a coordinator and stuff, I guess. That resolved it a bit with she doesn't necessarily have to battle. Okay, yeah, she does, because contest battles, you have to battle, even though it's slightly different. Even though, if you ask me, it's the same thing, just flashier and makes even less sense than normal battles. But I'm not complaining. So time for me to talk about her team. Her starter Torchic. So yeah, I actually do like Torchic. It's not that bad. I mean, actually, Blaziken's actually my favorite of the Hoenn starters, because I really don't like the Mudkip family or the Trico family. It's the only generation in which I don't like either the grass or the water starters. Because if you ask me, for my favorite starters, I really don't like the Charmander family as much as the Bulbasaur Squirtle family, because I like them equally. Speaking of which, May has both, so that's kind of a plus. For the Johto starters, I don't like Totodile that much. Totodile and his family. My favorite is the Chikorita family, with the exception of Quilava, which I favor of the middle starters in Johto. But mostly because I like Chikorita family. The Sinnoh ones, I definitely don't like the Chinchar family. I really don't like it. Of course, the only reason why I would want to use Infernape because it has better battling compatibility than the others, but I definitely do like the Piplup family, and slightly less the Turtwigs, and then Turtwig Gen definitely goes back to the first gen. I like the grass and water stars equally, but more the grass. So yeah, that's just my little opinion on the starters, but definitely like Blaziken more. But yeah, I didn't really like the Blaziken. I did remember seeing the Evolved Blaziken. I think that's kind of silly, because Blaziken evolved and Sceptile and Sceptile having a battle. That's kind of weird. Why would Ash? I know it's kind of unofficial contest. So it makes sense for Ash to join just because. But seriously, it'd be a tie. I don't know why, but but the writers seems to underestimate May, because you know how or that one contest that. Her Blaziken and Ash's Sceptile tied. And in the Wallace Cup, her and Dawn, she lost to Dawn, who's still a noob at the time. So that just makes no sense. What the heck, man? That's just pathetic. But yeah, that's what I like about Blaziken. For Beautifly, well, what everyone said about Beautifly, it's a pretty sucky Pokemon. Why I want to talk more about it. I remember the episode where Jessie had her Cocoon Pokemon, and so did May, and then they evolved at the same time to Beautifly and Dustox. And it's funny that Jessie really wanted a Beautifly, but when it evolved to Dustox, she preferred a Dustox to just suddenly prefer Dustox. So that was kind of random, but yeah. But if you ask me, between Beautifly and Dustox, right now I like Dustox more. But mostly because it's a bit different than we say Butterfree or Beautifly or Mothim. But Yeah, I definitely. But if you ask me, my favorite butterfly Pokemon is definitely Butterfree. No questions asked. So yeah, it sucks, and yeah, it just sucks. Skitty, it sucks. I don't know why like inside to have this like Skitty. I actually like it's a cute Pokemon, but that just the extent of Skitty. It's cuteness for the sake of cuteness. I, to be honest, don't like Skitty. Yes, I made a feature analysis about normalized, but Skitty Delcatty, they're honestly not that good. I don't really like them anyway. So, that's it. For Bulbasaur and evolutions, while I can't determine which one I like more, the Bulbasaur family or the Squirtle family. Because Ivysaur is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon ever, but I like the Squirtle line more. So, it's a kind of like same thing with the Johtos. I like Quilava. It's my favorite of the Johto starters, but I like the Chikorita line more. Same thing actually. However, since it evolved off screen all to Venusaur without even seeing the Ivysaur stage, that's kind of disappointing because I like seeing Ivysaur a lot. So yeah, but I don't remember. At least I don't remember seeing the Wallace Cup that much. So I don't even know. All I know about the Wallace Cup is that Dawn beat May. That's all I know. Because I don't remember watching that much of the Wallace Cup episode. So yeah, I can't tell you how much I like Venusaur. But their Bulbasaur when it was a Bulbasaur, it was kind of interesting to see like how her and Ash's Bulbasaur get along. So that's kind of something, but to that extent, meh. But since like her Bulbasaur has Petal Dance, I think that's an egg move. I think it's an egg move. How her Bulbasaur has Petal Dance and his Bulbasaur got Solar Beam. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Like a bit difference there. So like, it's not the same Pokemon, but gender swapped. But that's all I can say about it. Munchlax. I don't know what to say to Munchlax. It's just weird. It's weird. It got captured by eating a Pokeball. It's so hungry, man. Had to invent a food for so you won't eat everything. Pretty much what everyone says about Munchlax. I got nothing really more to say. Her Squirtle Wartortle, same thing. Yeah, pretty same thing I said about Venusaur. That I don't know that much about the Wallace Cup, so I haven't really seen the Wartortle that much in action. But her like a Squirtle being a baby, that's kind of interesting because it used to be a starter. So technically, May has two Pokemon that are meant to be starters: her Blaziken and her Wartortle. So that's kind of cool. But at least this is a good thing that May has some of my favorite starters, so I'm not complaining. It's like in the right order. I mean, I like Wartortle more than Squirtle. I like Blaziken more than Torchic Combusken. And granted, her Venusaur is not an Ivysaur, but it's there. But that's it. But I really like the baby Squirtle. I definitely like yeah. But then again, there's a lot of baby Pokemon that uses babies like May and her Eevee Glaceon, which might as well be a good segue. But yeah, like trainers like Eevee Baby and Squirtle, same thing. And then later on, Ash gets a bunch of Pokemon there from eggs. Heck, even Ash got that Larvitar from Johto, but that doesn't count. But yeah, anyway, Glaceon. Again, I don't know much about the Wallace Cup, so I can't really say. But definitely, Glaceon is my favorite evolution. Even though it's an Ice type, it's not that good of a Pokemon like defensively. But the Ice type is meant to be offense, so and plus Glaceon can learn. I think Glaceon can learn Barrier. I think because Glaceon can learn a bunch of moves that might help itself. Like it can learn Ice Shard for priority. It can learn the various Ice type moves. It can learn Mirror Coat for special defense. So that sort of thing. To be honest, I don't remember what moves it can learn, but again, because I've never seen the Wallace Cup, so actually I know. But her Eevee is okay. Like when she had Eevee, it was okay. Like since almost everyone who ever had an Eevee evolved it in some way. But of course, like that doesn't count the new Unova League, which hasn't even been in Japan yet. It's only just starting in Japan. So yeah, so I guess that guy just kept his Eevee. Even that one, what's that one kid from the first season who had an Eevee? I guess that's the other exception. But the girl with the Eevee on Johto, she evolved to Espeon, so it doesn't count. And yeah, like Glaceon can learn a bunch of really interesting moves. They can learn Barrier to help with his pretty good defense. It has 110 defense, so for an ice type, he has good like defenses. I don't know if it's good enough to handle, like, let's say, close combat to the face, but probably still won't. But I'm just saying. But then again, it's pretty mess speed, but at least it's countered by Ice Shard. Granted, it's a physical move, but hey, priority is priority. You gotta take what you get. But I guess I don't like. I guess I don't know what stinks about Glaceon. Doesn't learn that many moves, which stinks. It really does stink, because really since Glaceon can learn a bunch of interesting physical attacks. I mean, it still has Curse, so. And with like 60 attack, it's pathetic. But it can learn Ice Fang, it can learn Curse, it can learn Aqua Tail, that sort of thing. It can even learn Flail, it can learn Dig, whatever. But still, it will be interesting to have Glaceon have better moves. Same thing with Flareon, but yeah, get the idea. But if you ask me, I like May as a character, so I can't really say much. I don't remember seeing much of the Advanced Generation episodes, but if you ask me, I definitely do like the Advanced Generation. But that's where things like started to still be good, but at the same time getting downfall. I mean, with the whole like Pikachu getting sick, getting quote unquote sick with the magnet thing. Was it Dawn? I still don't remember if it was the magnet with the thingy, but I don't remember if it was Dawn or May, but. No, the magnet was May. Yeah, the magnet was Advanced Generation. So yeah, with the magnet thing, that's kind of weird. And then that started the whole Pikachu gets a downgrade for every once in a while. So that like they could question, what the heck? Maybe that one magnet like permanently resets Pikachu's power whenever he goes to a new region. I don't know. That's one explanation for that. But. Oh, it's all good. I mean, I like to see May in action. I mean, plus, freaking Advanced Generation has one of my favorite episodes with the Gardevoir in it. You know, the one with Max and the Ralts. That was an amazing episode, if you ask me. Let's not talk about May, and I keep forgetting to talk about with the others, but Max, her brother, it's kind of a random exposition tag along that doesn't need to be there. I mean, Brock can fill in what Max can already do. However, I don't know. I guess to appeal for the younger audience. I don't know. That's my one assumption. But again, the Ralts episode does not disappoint. So, yeah. So I guess that's it for the May discussion. I don't really have much else to talk about. So, yeah. See you guys later for the Team Rocket discussion, and hopefully that doesn't go as badly as it did with the May discussion. If you ask me. Bye.